Okay, guys, this is Rose. I was on this MK Ultra show on X with Bill Elmore, and and this MK Ultra expert researcher guy. He definitely knows more about MK Ultra than I do. He mentions the Mellon family. Mellon.
The Ultra Never Ended Part 4. At this point in time, we are going to be opening up the panel for comments, for questions. I'm going to hand the mic over to our esteemed hosts and co-hosts, Bill and Drax and Sally. And with that, the floor is open. Over to you, Bill.
Okay, Sally had to run, but we can go on without her. So folks, again, at this point, researcher has a clubhouse thing he does right after this space, so we only have limited time with him. So if you're up on stage, you got your hand up, we'd love for you to ask a on-topic question of researcher. Please be brief and go back on mute when he goes to answer you. I'm going to go in this order. Rose, Death to door number 19, and then Orion. Go ahead, Rose.
Yes, he mentioned Mellon. It has something to do with one of the MK Ultra doctors because I found these organizations that were connected to the Mellon family, like a bank, the Bank of Mellon. And I don't know, they might be the same people. They must be like a big family, like a big elite family. And then he also mentioned the secret space program. Yeah, I think a lot of MK Ultra victims are secret space program victims. I believe I had like alien abductions, or they put me on under some kind of mind control where I felt like I had an alien abduction. I don't know.
Well, I'll say this: it is common. It is common, Rose. A lot more common than people know, all right? And the problem is that because of their methods to erase people's memories, right? And we saw some of the early MK Ultra research focused on how to affect people's memory banks, all right? Now it seems that they have perfected various processes and techniques in which they can do that at will. So they abduct people, return them, but they return them after they wipe their memories, right? And that's also done in the SSP stuff, and even in Jian Liang's story tonight, it was mentioned how her handler was able to erase the memory of a particular altar at his will. All right. So, there's no telling the technologies that they have access to in and out of the secret space program. But I would definitely assume that the SSP stuff is probably far more advanced than we even can imagine at this point in time. Right. So, and you can tell from even her story, he couldn't get access to the SSP altar, the alternate persona that was created by the people who run the secret space programs. The handler DS, even trying using the electroshock torture, he couldn't get access to the altar, right? But before I drop the mic, the Mellon family, yes, I mentioned Paul and Mary Mellon briefly in one of the parts of the presentations, and the Mellon family is they are part of the criminal syndicate, right? The bankers, all of that. Mellon, right? You'll probably find them connected to like the Carnegies as well, right? Lots of interesting connections, but that's one family people don't talk about that much, I realize. So yeah, I'll drop the mic on that. Thank you so much, Rose.
Great question, Rose.
So, anyway, this MK Ultra guy, he talks about how the Mellon family is involved in MK Ultra, right? So, I'm gonna go on my little X account, right? And so when I was doing digital forensics computer science shite, this video is going to be kind of long. I found the Bank of Mellon, and it was in GMEI Utility, and I think they were headquartered out of New Jersey, but they changed their name, to another company, probably to hide what they were doing. And we had contact with this woman who claims she's an heir to Russian royalty, and she exposed how GMI Utility was used, to take accounts out on people or trust funds or some kind of shit like that, and they made money off of us, especially if you're a target individual, And here's a video of me doing GMEI Utility.
Hey guys, this is Rose. SHP and other people that I know, we found something really crazy. I'll say allegedly, that if you're a TI, they're taking out accounts in your name and they're making money off of it. And I found one registered in 1974. So this allegedly, I'll say allegedly this goes back ages. So this allegedly goes along with our findings that TIs are MK Ultra victims, and they're being traded and they're making money off of us. I believe a lot of us are former MK Ultra victims, and you can see. Let me go on the page. You can see there's like page after page of them investing this from all of these different countries. I'll say allegedly. You can see all of these countries.
So anyway, I found that, with help of other people, we were able to find GMEI Utility. Just go on YouTube and type in GMEI Utility and GMEI Utility, and it's all over the internet, how they were taking accounts out on us and making money off of us. And I think target individuals have a lot of accounts. And then I was talking about the Mellon family, right? They're a big banking family, right? Look at this. So the Bank of Mellon is known as BNY Mellon, right? The Bank of Mellon in New York is known as BNY Mellon, right? The Mellon family, right? And they are headquartered out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right? And they seem to have involvement in a lot of shite. I saw the Bank of Mellon in GMEI Utility, And so the Bank of Mellon is known as BNY Mellon. And look, it looks like allegedly one of the Bank of Mellon elite family members, that he was involved with Epstein. Look at that. He did some shite. He was involved with Epstein. Look at that. Wow. He was involved with Epstein. BNY Mellon. Right? So that is wild, So I just wanted to tell you that, the Bank of Mellon refers to BNY Mellon. It's known as BNY Mellon, right? Because when I did digital forensics computer science shite, right, I found the Bank of Mellon in New York City a lot. I found them all a lot, and they seem to have some kind of connection to Epstein, to MK Ultra, to GMEI Utility, to target individuals, you name it. They're not a very well known elite family like the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, but they're a very big elite family. And you could see, like, a member of the Mellon family is connected to Epstein for some reason. It's called BNY Mellon. Look up BNY Mellon. And it used to be the Bank of New York Mellon. Now it's known as BNY Mellon, you know. And I saw them in GMI Utility all the time. But wild stuff, huh? Anyway, you guys have a good day or a good night.